Thanks for joining me again. I'm Kathy McIntosh with Strengthened by the Word Ministries. We are fixing our minds on Christ, walking through daily devotions through the book of Colossians. Today we are looking at chapter 3, verses 12 through 15. Therefore, God's chosen ones, holy and loved, put on heartfelt compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience, accepting one another and forgiving one another if anyone has a complaint against another. Just as the Lord has forgiven you, so you must also forgive. Above all, put on love, the perfect bond of unity. And let the peace of the Messiah, to which you were also called in one body, control your hearts. Be thankful. When I look at this passage, I see one tall order, and I say to myself, I can't do this. I can't put on patience and humility and kindness and gentleness. I can't. Now I can try to work in my own volition, but as I'll remind you again, as I've reminded you many times over the last several days, we don't do this in our own strength. When the Lord calls us to an assignment, He gives us everything that we need. And we've learned through the book of Colossians thus far that He gives us His strength and His power. It's Christ in us, the hope of glory, and His manifestation looks like kindness and acceptance and forgiveness. Even when we know in our flesh we cannot pull this off, we don't have what it takes. So I want to encourage you today, sister, walk in God's strength. Don't try to do this on your own, but pray day by day for the Lord to give you encouragement, counsel, guidance, strength, everything that you need to do what He's asked you to do. Now, this verse also says to put on love, which is the perfect bond of unity. This is agape love. This is the unconditional love. This is the love that comes from a decision, not necessarily an emotion. When we decide to love others and we do so in the strength of Jesus Christ, it manifests itself in beautiful ways that touch lives, to include our own life, and turn people toward Christ. That's our goal. I also just want to encourage you today that forgiveness, just like that agape love, is a decision. I know it's hard. I've done a lot of teaching and a lot of speaking on the topic of forgiveness, and I know how difficult it is. But what I want to encourage you is this. When you decide to forgive, because Jesus has forgiven you and because He has asked you to forgive others, when you decide to walk in obedience, eventually your emotions are going to follow. So start with a baby step. Start by saying, Lord, I'm going to forgive because You've asked me to forgive. I don't feel like it. I don't want to, but You've asked me to do it. So I'm going to step out in faith and do all that I can in Your strength, and trust that You'll lead me down the path, and then know that He will. So 2 challenges for you today. Decide to love. Decide to forgive. And I know you'll be blessed through those. Be blessed today, be blessed in the Word, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow. I'm Kathy McIntosh with Strengthened by the Word Ministries.